as Araujo will be making his grand entrance into the cave to do battle against Bryce the Lionheart Peterson is for a belt.
There you have the beautiful 135 bantamweight belt for Pro FC. What do you think of that belt, Javier?
I like the design. I like what it represents. More importantly, it represents that you're the best in terms of that particular weight class, and these guys will fight to show who is the better fighter.
That's right, that's right. It's all led up to this way. It's the highlight of the match. There we have Leonel El Bad Boy Araujo, and he has that nickname for a reason, Javier. I have seen this guy fight, and he's very, very good. He puts his combinations together. His striking has knockout power, so we're expecting a good fight tonight.
And you know, talking to Bryce, he said that he wasn't a street guy while growing up. You know, he came from a very disciplined family, and he sought out MMA and decided to adapt MMA as his sport of choice. And so what you'll be seeing in the ring tonight, folks, is going to be a great one. It's going to be a memorable one. I must tell you that.
I agree with you, Javier and Ray, and we're expecting fireworks for this one. Let's see what happens when they announce the homeboy Bryce Lionheart Peterson.
Introducing, it's a fight from the red corner, from Minor Mother Academy. From here, he's a brother Bryce Lionheart Peterson.
Ultimately, martial art means honestly expressing yourself. And it's very difficult to do.
And that's a reception I think we expected, right?
The energy. We can feel the energy here. This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds of 5 minutes per round.
This is an amateur championship bout. You know, there we have it. With Bryce Peterson making his entrance into the cage. He's looking mean. He's looking ready.
So, Israel, for those of us that don't know much about Bryce Peterson, what are his strengths in terms of MMA?
Bryce's background is Taekwondo, so he has good kicks, very flashy kicks. But his last match, he won it with a grappling advantage. He was able to out-grapple his opponent. He has very good scrambling, and he was able to reverse the positions, and that's how he came on top at the last match versus the Guatemalan Andy Rivas.
He's a very versatile fighter who can attack you both from the standing position and on the ground. So it's a very interesting matchup. Both of them have very good striking skills. So we can expect fireworks.
That's what we're gonna get right here. As Bryce is getting ready, he's looking mean, he's looking ready, he's looking focused.
Have his intimidation look on right now. And Bryce comes from a family that loves sports.
That's right.
So we are moments away from the main event. This main event is for the bantamweight title. So it's a first for Belize. This is a seminal moment, and it is being brought to you by TNC and Pro FC. So,
And just a big shout out to our sponsors, TNC, Centaur TV, Choirs Distillery, and everybody else that has supported us along on this journey.
Quite a number of fans have come out to support MMA here on the island of San Pedro, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful scenery.
Touch gloves. Clean fight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this fight going!
there we have it, Ray. That was the introduction, and there you have the tail of the tape. Bryce Peterson, 27, and Leonel, 22, 5'6" versus a 5'9" height advantage. Everything else is practically equal. The round starts, and Bryce starts in his taekwondo stance, I would say. And like I said, he's switching stances seamlessly, and he's looking to set up his kicks, I would imagine. Leonel is looking to get his range. You know, he's figuring out his range. He's the shorter fighter. He has a reach disadvantage, but he has very good hands, very quick hands. Ah, there we go right away. Bryce is looking for the guillotine. He's jump guard and tying it up, and he's looking to finish this match in the first round.
So Bryce very aggressive here in the first, trying to end this match very quickly. Let's see if he can choke him out.
Oh, and he has his guard locked up. He has a body triangle, and he's squeezing for all his weight.
5 minutes of agonizing pain.
And the thing is that the fight has just started, and the thing is that it's perfect timing, because you're not as slippery as the fight goes on. You tend to get a bit slippery, and it's easier to get out of these holds. But
he has to be careful not to burn out his hands, however, right? So he has to realize whether he has the choke in deep, or if not, and he has to let go and try to, you know, recover the position. But so far, it seems to me that it's very deep. Bryce just has to make the right connection with his hands and lift it up in a guillotine motion to finish the match.
So a very precarious position for Araujo. I'm not sure how he can get out of this. Bryce is in a very good position. Let's see if he can finalize this fight here in the first.
The situation here why Araujo can't defend well is because of the body triangle that Bryce has. Normally, if you're in their guard, you're able to posture up, get some distance, and elevate yourself to relieve some of the pressure, right? But the body triangle is tight, and the neck hold seems to be tight, but it seems to be loosening up now.
And Araujo has done a pretty decent job here, given the circumstances. He has weathered the storm. He was able to get out of it, and let's see what he can do now.
Bryce is climbing up his guard higher. He has very long legs, you know, so he's using that to his advantage to control his opponent. He has been working off his back, but he has been aggressive, looking for the submission in this first round.
But as you said, Israel, let's hope that he didn't tire himself out by trying to apply that hold.
There we go. You see what I mean? He's crumbling, reversing the position, getting on top, looking for a mount, and looking to land some ground and pound. You know, he's transitioning to the mount position, getting heavy, and landing big shots. That's what I was telling you when it comes to Bryce. He has good scrambling.
And now he has Araujo's back, so let's see what he can do from this advantageous position. Bryce has shown a very good skill set here in the first.
He's looking for the rear naked choke. He's sliding that arm under the chin, and he wants to connect the hands and finish off with the Mataleon Javier.
Yes, Bryce has shown some very good groundwork. He has shown us that he can do a variation of submissions. He has Araujo's back. Araujo has been in trouble from the onset, and it's Bryce's fight for the taking.
That's right. He's transitioning from position to dominant position, from back control right to the mount, and now he's looking to land some strikes.
Bryce is going for the kill here in round number 1.
And this is what we expected. This is what we thought would happen. It's a championship match. He has to come out strong and aggressive.
Araujo is in survival mode here. He has been overwhelmed by Bryce's offense. It has been a very frustrating first round for him. Bryce has overwhelmed him, and it's a very difficult fight for him.
And to remind you, this is a 5-minute round because this is a championship match. So these guys have been battling for over 3 minutes, going on to the 5-minute round now. Bryce is looking to lock up the rear naked choke, get his hands under the chin, and it looks to me like Leonel is defending properly. He's fighting the hands. He's not letting that hand get under the chin.
More than likely, he will get out of the round, but let's see how well he will be able to recover. But Bryce has so far done a very, very good job. It's a very good round for Bryce.
He has to be
10
careful.
seconds remaining here
He has to
in
be
round
quick.
number 1.
He has to be careful of the strikes behind the head. Those are illegal strikes. But this was Bryce's round completely. Complete domination. I would give it a 10-8 in my eyes, Javier.
Yes, I agree with you, Israel. Bryce completely dominated that round, and I also gave it to him 10-8.
There we have see Miss Tammy Peterson. Big shout out to her for all the help she put together to get this event organized, supporting her son Bryce Peterson.
What a first round to a championship fight.
Now this is going to be very telling, Javier. Who was the most tired in that round? That's what's going to make the difference. I mean, Bryce was dominant, but did he get tired with holding that guillotine? Did he get tired holding the back control with the body triangle? Or was Leonel tired because of having Bryce on top of him throughout the round? So we will see how the second round plays out.
And Araujo needs to come up with a completely different strategy if he wants to change the course of this fight. If the fight continues like the way this is going, it might be an early night for him here tonight.
And it was he has not had a chance to put his boxing or his striking together. He has not had a chance to put his game in play. Right? He's been on the back foot.
It's because Bryce really took charge of round number 1, and let's see how it's going to be here in round number 2. If Bad Boy can bounce back very impressively, but Bryce seems to be very, very focused.
From what I can tell you, Bryce has very good cardio. I've seen his matches and he's gone, the 3 minutes rounds before, but this is a championship match, so it's 5 minutes. There's an extra effort required. Let's see how this plays out, Javier.
And we see that Bryce is showing the true heart of a lion. He wants that title badly, and Araujo comes up very aggressively.
And now it's Araujo on the back of Bryce. I don't know if he hit him with a shot that will make him fall down, but I see Bryce, and then he's using elbows on the body, and he's looking for the rear naked choke himself. That hand might be looking deep. Bryce is fighting the legs instead of fighting the hands. That is a technical mistake. He should be fighting the hands at all times and looking to reverse the position and face your win. There we go. That's what I tell you. This guy always gets out of the bad position. He finds a way to get out of bad positions, and he's on top again. And once he's on top, he's going to stay on top. He's looking for the rear naked choke now. I think this might be it.
It's not locked in.
It's not
deep enough. You need to get it under the chin.
Yeah, but he's squeezing for dear life.
And he has time. He has time. He has 4 minutes remaining in the round, and he is in a very good position. I think Bryce can finish this fight right here.
I think he stays heavy. There we go again with the point deduction. He hit a shot behind the head, and that was an aggressive point deduction, I think, in my opinion, because, he had been warned during the break about the strikes to behind the head, but I think that was very aggressive from the referee.
And a needed breather on the part of Araujo. Araujo just caught a break. He was in a very bad position.
Bryce with a takedown there, a fireman's carry attempt, and he was able to take the match to the ground again, and he's looking again to gain dominant position again.
And this is Bryce's fight to lose. Bryce has been dominant for the past 7 minutes, with the exception of Araujo taking him down, but he managed to get out of the situation, and he has been dominant. Let's see if he can close the show here in the second.
Let's see. It's a fight on the ground. That's where Bryce has been winning his matches. Like I said, scrambling onto the bad positions, getting into the top position, and top control wins you the match in MMA. Once you're on top, you're winning the match.
All Bryce needs to do now is to be careful with the blows behind the head, but Lionheart is putting himself in that position for Bryce to hit behind the head.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
He has to be careful with the shots. He has to be very, very careful. He has a point deduction already. I think, in my opinion, he needs to be looking to finish the match with a rear naked choke, so as to be safe and be able to wrap up the match, right? I think he has it. He has it deep now. He's working on a cable grip with both of his hands, and he's reaching behind his head now. And this is the right position. You lock it up on the bicep, and there we have it. That's the top out. That's the top out.
There goes the top out.
Boy is out. Bryce Peterson is the new 135 bantamweight champion of Pro FC, Javier.
And what a dominant showing on the part of Bryce Lionheart Peterson. He did a fabulous job here tonight. He closed the show with a bang. He is a true champion, ladies and gentlemen.
And the fans, they are ecstatic about what they just saw from the Lionheart, demonstrating his MMA skills to perfection tonight against the bad boy.
That's right, and it played out how I thought it would on the ground, with Bryce winning the scrambles, being able to get dominant positions, you know, and
His
win the
mom
match.
is literally in tears. She is so happy. Tears of joy for her son pulling off a major victory. Not only a major victory, but a championship victory. And he's holding on to that belt now.
And he's representing Belize and San Pedro. San Pedro has their first MMA champion. And this is great news for the sport of MMA in Belize.
Yes, that just goes to show you the caliber and the level of MMA here in Belize. Bryce is a good representative. He is a good ambassador of the sport, and he showed it in dominating fashion here tonight.
That's right. So this is the crowning moment. This is the moment that we've always been waiting for. Belize has an MMA champion. He's not the first MMA champion, to clarify. There has been Christian Usher, who won a 145 belt championship in Chetumal. But now this is the first Pro FC Belizean champion in the 135-pound division.
Bryce came into the cage a man on a mission.
A big hello to the fans there, enjoying the action, enjoying the night, and the big night belongs to Bryce Peterson.
Let's go to our ring announcer, German Novello, with the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new, the first Pro FC Bantamweight champion. Let's give it a warm up for David Bryce, you are the first fighter to ever get a belt from Pro FC. How do you feel?
Hey, Sam Pedro, how do you feel?
Good? You're feeling right out the crowd. What was your biggest motivation for winning this championship tonight?
The last fight not ending by knockout or submission. The fact that it went to a decision was the motivation. I wanted to win without a question.